Hey, it's Miraculous, and welcome to another episode of the Cottage Living with the Hamiltons. Yes, it's true. Our girl Benita is pregnant. As you have noticed from the earlier snippet, that it wasn't exciting news. Benita always loved to have a big family, but situation, as you can notice, there there's financial situation is not that great, and they don't even have enough space. So everybody has been a little bit concerned. Like, there's just too many people in this house. Everything is breaking, and it's just too much going on, and everybody seems to be like a little bit of concerned about having a new addition to the family. Though Benita is happy, she's actually kind of sad because her and her dear husband Miles have kind of been going at it in a way that they never had before. They kind of been irritated. She's irritated at him for acting the way he did when they went on their mini trip to El Salvador. And that trip actually kind of opened many things for him. He just realized that he really wants to keep doing that, and he doesn't know how to tell Benita because he knows that he has a lot of responsibilities. Like earlier today, before I actually started recording, the farm was a mess. The cow was a mess, the chickens was a mess. I still have to clean the inside. As you can see, it's really dirty. So we just have a lot to do. We have a lot of upkeep, and just everybody's just not up to par. As you notice here, our friend Theodore is really concerned, and he's gonna have a conversation with his grandmother. So I'm gonna have them have a seat, and they're gonna talk. Unfortunately, over here, our girl is just chatting away. It's kind of funny. But they're gonna sit down and have a conversation because he's concerned about a few things, and he really wants to get it out of his chest. Why is Benita on the floor? We don't know. So Miles is gonna ask his grandmother, like, "Hey, Grams, talk about handiness and stuff, funny. Grandma, I'm really happy for another addition to the family. Complain about parents, but there's no room. There's no money. What are we going to do? I've been working hard to save." And, he did tell his mom, by the way. I don't know if I recorded it, but he did tell his mom, and his mom was really upset that he's working and he's not focusing on school. And his grandmother's like, "I understand, honey. I've been thinking about this as well." And by the way, they're whispering so that Benita doesn't hear anything. I've been thinking about it as well, and I really do want to help you, and we're going to figure this out. You just leave it to me. And Miles is like, not Miles, Theodore is like, "Okay, grandmother, I just really want to go to college. I want to make a name for myself. I want to make a name for our family. I want to restore the Hamilton name." Just a little background, if you guys haven't watched these episodes from the beginning, Grandma Edith was actually very wealthy. She came from a very good upbringing, but she ended up falling in love with Miles's father, who didn't come from a prestigious family, and she lost everything because of that. She was supposed to marry somebody to kind of keep the money in the family and to keep the name, keep them in high society, but she just followed the beat of her own drum and did what she wanted to do. Before she left, she did take this painting, which caused a lot of problems in her family because that's a family heirloom and it did belong to her. She was next in line, but because she left, everything went to her sister. So, I think Grandma Edith is gonna have to put her big girl pants on and take a trip to her family home. She hasn't been there in years because they just disown her, and she felt unwelcomed, but she needs to help her grandson, and let alone her favorite grandchild. Nothing against our girl here. She's absolutely our favorite, but you know, Theodore is just like his grandmother. They're kind of about the name. He doesn't want to live this life anymore, this farm life. Like, if he's going to live in Hanford and Bagley, he wants to own something. He wants to own a business. He's just sick of sharing a room with his sister, even though he loves her so much. He just wants better for himself. So he's kind of stinky. I'm going to have him take a shower, and I'm going to have Miles go and tend to this clean shed. Sorry if you hear noise in the background. My nephew's here, and I have a feeling he's gonna pop in and say hello. So if you hear a little tiny voice, that's him. So anyway, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna have Benita just tend to her garden. She feels at ease and most happy when she's with her plants and talking to them, and you know, she's gonna just hang with her plants. And you know, I wanted Theodore to go take a shower, but he seems like he doesn't want to, and he really, really should. But our girl here, let's talk about Camilla. We haven't really focused on her much, but Camilla has been doing a lot behind the scenes. She's been practicing her lines and doing really, really good in her after-school drama club. She's been trying to keep her grades up just so she doesn't get in trouble with her mom. So she's been doing really good, and we're very proud of her for keeping up with school. I want to clean that. So we're gonna have some time to focus on her, but right now there's just too much going on with the family that unfortunately we have to put our girl a little bit on the back burner. So it's 1 PM. Grandma Edith has been contemplating what to do, and she made up her mind, and she's gonna take a trip down memory lane and literally down to her family home. So let's head over there. All right, guys, welcome to the Addington estate, guys. Let me just show you the outside. This is where she was raised. Grandma Edith lived in this beautiful estate that was passed down from generation to generation to her family, and she was next in line to own all of this. So this is called Addington Estate, named from their where is she going? She really should not be going anywhere. Named after her family. So she's gonna come down here and look for her sister. This is so huge that we don't know where it is. But if you want to download this, I did not build this, but I will put the name of the builder. I just did a few changes. I made the quarters for the servants and the butlers and stuff. So where is everyone? Like, for real? Okay, hold on. Okay, there they are. I guess they were out of town, but so this is Annabelle Addington. She is Grandma Edith's sister. I don't know why she's cooking. I don't know what she's doing, but she's gonna come here and have a deep conversation with her sister. And this right here is, let me pause because they keep moving around. This is William Addington, guys. So originally, Grandma Edith was promised to William Addington to marry, and she refused and married the love of her life, and her sister ended up marrying William. So this is like a bit of an awkward situation. So once all our Sims decide to be in the same place, let's just add them as a group. That's the best thing to do, guys. A trick is, anytime you're trying to do some kind of gameplay or trying to get everybody to be on the same page, just add them in a group and just have them all go in the same place, because they just don't listen. So they're going to have a seat, and they're going to be like, you know what? It's really been a long time. Sister, what brings you here? And she's like, well, I thought it was about time we put our differences aside. And William is like, Edith, it's so good to see you. It's been such a long time. And guys, William always had a crush on Edith. He was just really hurt that she didn't pick him. She was a very, very good looking girl, and her sister is really good looking too. But you know, eventually they love each other. That's so cute. They do love each other. Their love grew, but you know, he'll always have a special place in his heart for Edith. So they're gonna chat, and her sister's gonna be like, "So what brings you here after 15 years?" And she's gonna be like, "Well, I really thought that we should talk and really, you know, let bygones be bygones." And, you know, Annabelle knows her sister. She knows that she's always up to something. She would never come. She knows her sister, Edith, is very hot-headed, and she wouldn't just come all the way across town just to let bygones be bygones after 15 years. So, first of all, she needs to stop flirting. All right. And, okay. So she's like, okay, you got me. Well, first of all, it's true. We really do need to let things go. But what I really came here for is to give you a proposition. And she's like, I'm listening. And she's like, well, I know you guys could not have children. And she's like, are you here to mock me? No, I'm not here to mock you. Just listen up. I know you cannot have children, and you really want somebody in your family to pass on the family name. I have the perfect idea. My grandson, Theodore, is the perfect one. She's like, I don't know about that. And William's like, well, hold on, Annabelle. Listen. She's like, well, Theodore is a very smart young man. He wants to go to college, and he has a very big interest in our family and succession and all that stuff. He really wants to leave this life and live the life that I was supposed to live, pretty much. How about you take him under your wing and bring him to this home and raise him as your own, and possibly pass everything down to him, because it's still going to be in our family. And, you know, Annabelle is not sure about that, because she's like, she really always wanted to have her own child. That's why she has 2 dogs, and she's planning on getting another one. But she always wanted to have her own child, and she doesn't know how to feel about that. But William is like, honestly, it's a good idea. We really should. We have no heir. We can't pass him off to our cute dogs. That's so cute. This is Mango. He's adorable. He's like, so William is going to tell Annabelle, we really can't pass anything down to anybody. This would be the perfect situation. It's still in our family, and it's still going on to the next heir. So they're like, all right, well, we'll see. And then Annabelle's like, how about you have him over, and we will get to know him, and then we'll make our final decision. So, you know, Edith is like, all right, well, then we will make that happen. By the way, sister, you look good. She's like, oh, thanks. And it's actually nice to see you. And she's like, it's nice to see you too. You know, they were very, very close when they were younger. They're like 2 peas in a pod. They're only a year apart. Edith, of course, was a year older. And it really broke Annabelle's heart that Edith left. But she knew she didn't leave because she wanted to leave her. She left because she was in love. But the way things happened, the way their parents kind of got upset and disowned, or really messed up their friendship, because they were the only friends that they had. They were each other's best friends. So we'll see how this goes. They're kind of going down memory lane and remembering things that went on in the past and stuff like that. But I think it is time to go home, and I think it's time to tell Theodore the good news. So we're gonna head back home. So Grandma Edith is back, and she cannot wait to tell the good news. She's gonna be like, I have an announcement. So we're gonna put everybody in a group, because we know how they can get. So let's get everybody into a group and have a family meeting. All right, well, this is as good as it's gonna get. So guys, oh, she's gonna grab a drink. She's like, well, I need to get a drink for this one. Let's, okay, come on, everybody, let's all chill in here. Okay, so everybody's seated here. Well, trying to anyway, but we're just gonna pretend that everybody's sitting here, because nobody wants to sit. So, well, he needs to be here. Actually, he definitely needs to be here. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Why can't we all just sit? All right. I'm going to have her tell a group story. All right. So Grandma Edith is going to talk to everybody and tell them the good news. So she's going to be like, I went and saw my sister. And he's gonna be like, what? You saw your sister? Like, yes. I realized that with the new baby coming in, even though we're very happy and excited for a new addition to the family, it's gonna cause some problems. There is no space, there is no room. And Theodore has been showing me his concerns about how he wants to go to college. There's not enough money. There's not enough space for him here in the house. And he just really doesn't like it. And Miles is like, what, Mom? Like, what do you mean? He's like, so I talked to my sister. She wants to meet him. And if she likes him, she's going to really pretty much take him under his wing. And they're like, what? Yes. This is the best thing we can do for him. We don't have the money. Don't have the space. Your son wants to go to college and become a businessman. He wants a name for himself. And Miles is like, Mom, like, you are doing this because you want your name back. You're not doing it because of anything. You're doing it for yourself. And Grandma Edith is like, no, actually, I'm doing it for him. And if along the way I get my name back, then so be it. But you guys have to think about him. At this point, Benita is just like too tired, too pregnant, and she's just like, you know what? She's gonna ask him, is that what you want, Theodore? And Theodore, of course, is gonna respond and say, yes, that's what I want, Mom. So she's not feeling too good, and she's just like, this is just too much. Like, this pregnancy, how her and Miles are doing is just too much for her. So we're gonna have her just go take care of her needs and pretty much just go to bed. But honestly, Theodore, though his parents are upset, he is super excited about this. He can see that everything that he ever wanted is pretty much close. He's heard of how big the home is. He's driven by there, but he never got to go inside the Addington estate. And he's just thinking that, wow, one day that's all going to be mine. So he's really excited, and he's going to go to bed, like, thrilled. So I know today is a Sunday, so they're going to go there tomorrow after he comes back from school. So I'm going to have them all get settled down and get all their emotions in check, and then we'll meet you guys in the morning. So it is morning. We have Edith up, and we have our girl Camilla up. She's gonna do her chores. Of course, she has to scatter the food for the chickens. I can't even talk. It's a beautiful morning. The sunrise is amazing. I just love it. Like, let's just look at the horizon if we can. Like, look how beautiful Henford on Bagley is. I absolutely love the scenery. But yeah, it is a morning. We gotta get everybody up and ready. Grandma Edith is just cooking the family some breakfast. She knows that yesterday night was kind of tough for everybody, but she knows it's for the best, because once the baby gets here, there is absolutely no room for anyone. And they know it, they just don't want to admit it. So she's gonna make like a peace offering breakfast. And here we have Camilla coming to chat up with her grandma. She's like, so it's true, huh? So Teddy is probably gonna leave us, huh? She's like, well, it's for the best. He wants to go to college. Do you want to go to college? She's like, actually, I want to be a star. And Grandma Edith just thinks that this is just a cute thing that she keeps saying because, you know, she's a kid. She thinks she'll grow out of it, hopefully. Oh no, don't eat that. Get some breakfast before you go to school. So she's gonna chat with her grandma, tell her about her dreams. Like, yeah, I want to play a llama in that play that we have coming up in our drama club. I think I'm gonna be the best llama. She's like, I wish I had some burgers. But our heir to the throne is up this morning, a little late 7:27. School starts pretty soon, but everybody seems to be doing okay. The parents are exhausted, so I think they're gonna just sleep in for now. It's just been rough. And they're just going through a rough patch as well. Let's see. She's up. She is hungry. I'm gonna have her get some breakfast too. She is eating for two now. So, oh, she is so pregnant. Let's see how pregnant she is. She is... Oh, that's morning sickness. Oh. She's in her second trimester already, so we might not have baby in this episode, but probably in her next. She just looks miserable. She's just sad because she just feels like her family is falling apart. And she kind of feels like it's her fault because it's like... She feels like she's been too focused on money and not seeing what the kids actually need. And she feels so alone. She misses her mom so much more than ever. And with every pregnancy, she regrets not being home. And with her husband, who is her best friend, not being eye to eye with him, is really taking a toll on Benita. And she's so sad. This makes me so sad for her. So she's really been thinking, like, should I reach out? So she just might. We don't know. We'll see if she does this episode. Because has been going on for a while now. And she just hasn't had the guts to do it. But Grandma Edith is going to just keep being really nice. She's going to do some laundry. She's going to hang the laundry. We're going to have Miles also get something to eat and tend to the farm. Lately, they get up in the morning and they really haven't been doing much talking. Like, they'll say their hellos and how you doing, how you feeling, how's baby, and just go on with their day. There hasn't been much of anything, actually, which makes me kind of sad because they were literally two peas in a pod. Like, but maybe they just didn't have enough time to really get to know each other. They thought they knew each other, but I guess they didn't really know themselves, because Miles is realizing like he wants more. His dream is not over, and now he has a family and another one on the way. Is he being selfish? Who knows? So his mom is talking to him like, Miles, I see that look in your eye right now, and I know what that means. Don't you dare think that you can leave your family. And I don't want to be, as much as I love them, they're not my responsibility. They're your responsibility. You see how the new baby came in? You didn't even figure out what to do for your kids. They can't all share a room. What you should have done is think, okay, maybe I'll get a job and try to get a new home. Yes, this is our family home, and we can always keep this for, like, camping or something, but you need to find something more permanent for them. And he's like, Mom, I really can't think about this right now. Like, well, you should be thinking about this because this is real. Well, he's going to just try to enjoy the rest of his breakfast. And Benita's cleaning up. I think she's going to go tend to the garden. She's going to empty the trash. No, don't empty the trash. Go tend to your garden. Go talk to your plants and stuff. She's going to go check on her honey. Miles, I'm gonna have him clean choco latte. I don't think we got any eggs today, did we? Yep, we did. So he's gonna tend to the farm. Benita's gonna do what she loves to do, and there we go again. Our appliances just breaking left and right. Like, there's just too many people in this small house. It just can't. And Grandma Edith sees this. Look at her playing games. I can't. So she's just going to stay outside. Where is she going? She's going to clean the shed. See, she's being so helpful lately because she knows that Benita just does everything and she's just way too pregnant to just do anything else. Let's see if we can get some honey. She just loves being out here. This is her favorite spot in the house, honestly. It just reminds her of home, reminds her of her mom. Like, this helps her just get away. But she's gonna take her phone and try. So right now, everything seems at ease, but everybody seems like they're tiptoeing around each other, and it's just really awkward. So she's gonna go and talk to Miles. She's gonna ask him, like, hey, I know after I told you about the baby, it was kind of it. Do you want to feel the baby? Like, I'm sorry we yelled at each other, but we really need to figure out what's going on with us and our family. So they're gonna be chatting. She's like, you haven't even felt my baby. Like, when I was pregnant with Theodore, you were all in. And I just feel like this baby deserves the same kind of love and attention. And Miles is like, listen, it's not like I don't care. I do care. It's just a lot going on. And he's like Salvadorada. He's gonna show her pictures of Salvadorada, and she's gonna be like, I really don't care about Salvadorada. She's gonna give the cold shoulder because she really does not care about that. And he's gonna be like, seriously? He's gonna argue with her. They're gonna argue about career because he feels like he's not really. She's gonna throw up. Okay, maybe they'll argue after because she's just not feeling good, and he really needs to fix that. But they're gonna argue about career because he really doesn't feel fulfilled. And he's being kind of insensitive. Like, he needs to realize she's very emotional and she's very pregnant. Look at her face. Oh, Benita. She's so mad. She's like, I can't deal with this. This is not what I signed up for. He's like, this is not what I signed up for. I wanted to travel some more, and like, I just feel like I'm losing myself. And she's like, you're losing yourself. I've been in charge of the farm this whole time. I've been doing everything while you sit around and just fix things all day. What are our goals for our family? What are our goals for each other? What are our goals for our relationship? Where do we want to go in life? So right now they're not doing good at all. And things are just not good. So Benita, I think she's gonna go to town. Going to town always makes her feel good. She's gonna go see her friend. Oh, he's mad. He lost the argument. That's why he's mad. So I'm gonna give her the eggs, and she's gonna go to town. Oh, we have a hatchable. It's okay, we'll sell that too. We don't need any more chickens. So first of all, you're not supposed to be here. So she's gonna just go to town. And just go, visit some friends and just get out of this house because she just can't deal with the pressure and all the stuff that's going on. So Benita came to town. First, she's gonna see her friend here at the booth and just sell some things. She's not even gonna haggle. She just doesn't have the time or the energy. She's just too tired. And Kim is gonna be like, hey girl, you're looking very pregnant and very beautiful. And she's like, yes, but you're looking kind of down. She's like, I'll be all right. It's just my hormones. Benita doesn't like to talk too much about her feelings, but this is her best friend over here. She's going to come and hang out with Sarah and just tell her, like, girl, I am so stressed. Like, I can't. And she's going to tell her about everything that's going on between her and her husband. And, she's going to just tell her everything and give her. And her friend is, of course, going to give her some good advice and trying to make her feel good, of course, because she's pregnant. And she's going to share the big news, even though it's very obvious that she's pregnant. But yeah, she's just going to hang out here for a little bit and tell her friend. And her friend's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's like, me too. I wish this was a good time, but it seems like everybody is down. And her friend is going to tell her, you know what? You're doing the best that you can. And if other people want to do other things to make them happy, let them. Just do what's best for you and do the best you can for your family. And if they want other things, just be supportive. And, Benita's like, you're right. You're so right. I'm just going to be supportive of my son. If he wants to go and do his thing and go live with them at some point, then so be it. So Benita's just going to hang out here for a little bit. And we'll just catch up with her later. She's just gonna hang with her friend. So we're back at the house, and Camilla went to her acting class, and we just got this. A new set is needed for the show on Friday, but there are not enough funds in the budget to make anything nice. Jeff wants Camilla to go to the hardware store at night with him and steal the needed supplies. Should Camilla make a draft set or steal what's necessary? Honestly, I don't condone stealing, but she's gonna do it. Make a nice set. Let's see what happens. The new set looks great, but everybody's wondering how Camilla pulled it off. Jeff blabbed in the locker room about the stunt, and while the play went well, people are worried about Camilla's antics. Camilla gains fame for her after-hours activity. Of course she does. Absolutely. So that's our Camilla girl. I love this. They're here having a conversation like, Mom, you know I love you, and I don't mean to hurt you, and I know you've done so much for me. I just need you to know. I love how they're getting sentimental, but they're leaving the room to talk. I just need you to know that I appreciate all that you've done, and I'm doing this for all of us. And Camilla and Bonita's like, okay, son, I support you, and I love you too. So I love how they made up, and I'm glad that things are good over here. But he has to get ready to go meet his great aunt. So, oh, that's cute. So I'm gonna have Bonita come and do something. I don't know if she's gonna have a girl or boy, but this one's cute. It's pink and blue, so I'm gonna have her knit that, and I'm gonna have Theodore just get ready and head over to the estate with his grandmother. So we're gonna head over there now. So they have arrived to the estate. I'm gonna have him knock on the door. He's gonna be like, oh my God, Grandma, this was all yours? And she's gonna be like, absolutely. I lived here all my life. He's like, and we've been living in a box? So, here they are. Before we do anything, let's form a group. I love how he's taking a selfie. He's like, guys, check me out. I am at this beautiful estate. So yeah, he's taking a selfie. He's just showing the world that look what he got. So they're gonna enter, and they're all gonna come in here and have a seat. So here we have Annabelle again, and she's gonna be like, hey sis, it's so nice to see you again. She's like, well, after 15 years, it's so nice to see you twice in a row. They've always been kind of like smart with each other, and that's just their sense of humor. So we have everybody's here, everybody's gonna hang out, and Edith is like, this is my grandson Theodore, and Annabelle's like, wow, he's a very handsome chap. And William's like, yeah, he's very good looking, he's very strong looking, and they're gonna ask him a lot of questions and get to know him, and he's gonna introduce himself and describe his ideas and schemes and what he plans to do with his future. He's just really excited to share all these things, and they're loving him. They're like, wow, you plan on doing what? And he's like, I want to own, I mean, if I'm going to own a farm, I want it to be business-like. I want to make sure I bring money into this family and restore our name. And she's like, well, our name hasn't left. It's just your grandmother may need her name restored. Her last name is Addington. But William took her last name just so it wasn't difficult when they went out. He does come from a prestigious family too, but he really ended up falling in love with Annabelle, even though he really did like Edith, and he took her last name, which is not something that's happens often, but he did do that. So Addington is their last name. That is the family name. Where did Edith go? I think she's just roaming around. Oh, she went and slept in the pool. Please do not go sleep in pools. I have this fear of pools and Sims because people just keep dying. So I'm going to have her come and join the conversation. But they're just talking, and he's being stinky. And just getting to know him, and they're loving him. William is just like so excited. He's always wanted a son, and he just sees how he can pass on his knowledge to him, and he's just so excited. And so is Annabelle. She's like, he's just a wonderful guy, and they can't wait to have him around. So they're gonna have a conversation with Edith and see if this is something that they can make happen like now. So they're gonna be like, she's gonna say, hey sis, so what do you think? And she's like, can we make this happen right away? And Edith is like, as much as I want to, right now we just need to take our time, because he does have parents who love him. And he does have responsibilities at his home. If he leaves, like, things can be hard on them. And they're like, you know what, we can provide, we can help them financially if need be. We just want him now. And Edith is like, you know what, how about this, let him finish high school, and once he gets into the prestigious college that you want, he's all yours. So I think that's what they're gonna come to consensus with. So they're gonna just enjoy the night. I think I'm gonna end the episode here, because it's so much more to unfold. There's just so much more drama that's gonna be happening. So I'm gonna leave it here and have them just get to know Theodore a little bit more. It seems like everybody wants to go to the pool, or is it just Edith? I think it's just Edith. She needs to stop. If she wants to take a nap, she can nap here. Jeez, I hate when Sims go in pools, especially when they're tired. But yeah, I'm going to end it here. And I'll get back to you guys next time with a lot more juiciness. If you have any questions, just, comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, guys, because it really does support me. Love y'all. Bye.